Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. All right, Pisceanos, happy Wednesday? Yes, I believe it's Wednesday. All right, let's pull 3 of these. This is Golden Insights Oracle by Maruka X. We also got the 2 of Pentacles there at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and higher beings. Please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? We got rosary, a grenade, and ripple effect. All right. So this is in the position of why everything is happening. It says making an impact, influencer, spreading effect, series of consequences. You're being seen, Pisces, in some way. People are watching you in some way. They're paying attention to what you're doing. And sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes you get people that love what you're doing. And then sometimes you get people who become very envious of what you're doing. So I'm going to give you an example. Something that's coming to me. I don't know if it's this Page of Wands, but it's like, let's say you have a creative endeavor, like you're going to do, I don't know, a remodel of your home, right? And you think about things that you want to put together. And then you finally put it together. You remodel, you design, you furnish, what all this stuff. And wow, the eye that you had for that room, Pisces, the way you put that together. This could also be for clothes, just the way you dress, just the way that you speak. It's like it's a work of art in a way, Pisces. Like it was put together perfectly. Like I can see the clothes too, like ooh, to the T. It's like, what's that word when you it's tailored perfectionly on you. Like that's how I'm feeling it. And you get people who love it. And they will mimic it. They will copy it because they love it. And they resonate with it, right? And you get the good ones, like, okay, like I'm going to do this the right way. I love your style. I love the way you did that. Like, can you, I want one of those too. Can you help me get that, that couch, then the wall, and then you'll have the ones, Pisces, where they're very upset that they have either a competitor in their area or that they didn't see the vision the way you did, or you picked out things better than the way they did. That's how I'm feeling it, Pisces. So there is a ripple effect. You see here with that, it's a splash, like you did a splash in something and then it kind of grows and it goes out there and it calls out the masses. That's how I'm feeling it. So this could definitely be influencer energy. And you are having a spreading effect. So you may have good eyes looking at you, and then you may have the not so good eyes looking at you. But no weapon formed against you shall prosper, Pisces. This is your energy. Rosary, religious factors, spiritual path, sacrifice, morality, and ethics. So first and foremost, a lot of you can have rosaries or you keep rosaries around you. I know I do. I literally have mine right here. as you can see. You know, like I keep it right here. Right here. Maybe some of you need another rosary. You know, if your rosary breaks, that's okay. Get another one. That just means that some type of negativity that was thrown your way is squashed. And so don't worry about things like that, Pisces. I do feel like you have a really good head on your shoulders. Like you're not going to let, like you're very humble. You're not going to let this attention or this influence, like you're influential in some way. And it doesn't have to be like on social media or your job, you know, this doesn't just mean that. It means that whenever you step in a room, people buy your shoes, they buy the jacket you wear, you tell them what book you read, they reading that book now, you know, they just, they mimic you and they copy you, and it's okay for some. I know how I could feel this, like I feel that energy of all the masses of what it reaches, and some of them are good. And then the ones that you have a problem with, it was like, I thought you didn't like me. You know, I thought there was a problem. Why are you copying me? If you don't like me, why are you copying me? You know, and that's the feeling that I'm getting there. Now, here's the real interesting part, Pisces. Grenade. This is in your challenge position. I just heard, what was that? Jersey Shore. Back in the day, and for the people that don't know, it's a bunch of kids. They were young, at least, and they rented a shore house, and they used the boys, which, you know, probably wasn't the nicest, but it is what it is. They called a very unattractive girl a grenade. So the way it looked like was they would get intoxicated, and they would, you know, sometimes they would like not even realize. It was like a Monet painting, right? Like from a distance, it looks great, but then once you're sober or once you get close enough, you're like, grenade, you know, and it's like something like that, Pisces. So be very careful, because that's what's telling me that something may look good from a distance, but if they get kind of close to you, they may be a grenade in some way, you know. So that's first. Also, we got explosive events, huge obstacles, enemies to confront, conflict, and argument. This is in your challenge position, Pisces. Pray a lot. Pray, you know, meditate, you know, protect your space, all these things, Pisces, because mo money, mo problems. And that is some real stuff here, even if you're not asking for it. A lot of you are just, you know, you have a talent, you have a profession, and you're really good at it, and it's always going to call out some form of people that are envious of you or that want to compete with you in some way, or, you know, but it also, we have to look at the good too. There's a lot of good there too, Pisces. You know, like sometimes you get, you know, you meet people, you know, relationships, loves, and best friends through this as well too. And I'm feeling it all here, Pisces. This is like a big transformation of your life, something that I feel like you have prayed for. Careful what you ask for, you just might get it, you know, but sometimes it is attached to a lot of other stuff, Pisces. So be very careful, because I can see that whatever it is that you're good at, it's like, I see where, and also your heavy protection, like people feel the light. They may even see a light off of you, Pisces. That's the reality of the situation. You may walk in a room and you're like bright, you like shining, like bright. I'm seeing the bright light. What? No. That thing that lit up. It's like a little toy. So there's some toy there that kind of lights up, Pisces. So that's how I see you. You know, and that's how I'm seeing you. And everyone kind of knows, like, okay, there's heavy protection on that person. You may wear a cross, Pisces. Ooh, I just felt this. You may wear a cross, and the people who don't have the best intentions for you kind of get mad at it. They get triggered by it. They might have something attached to them. Pay attention, Pisces, if people, because you catch everything, and you'll see if people are looking at it or staring at it. Like, just pay attention to that is what I'm getting here. But anyway, focused on this. There will be people who want to clash with you, because they're not going to like that feeling that you give, and the level of, it almost feels like nonchalantness is what I'm hearing. Like you're just so nonchalant about it too. Sometimes when people don't know or can't figure out why you look like that or why you feel like that, they automatically come up with their own reasons to attack, you know? But we're not going to focus on that too much. All right, let's go a little bit deeper. Spirit, tell me more. 5 of Swords. That is pettiness, Pisces. Temperance. Temperance. Okay. Okay. 5 of Cups. One more. Ooh, King of Swords, Pisces. All right. So when I get this in reverse, so upright, it's talking about someone that's very petty, somebody that may throw some passive aggressive shots, somebody that maybe even tried to stop your bag is what I'm hearing. Stopping your bag meaning hindering your success at work, you know, like trying, or, you know, not allowing it, like doing something to get in between you and your goals, you know, somewhere around those lines, Pisces. But anyway, when I get it reversed though, it's like they know they messed up and they know that didn't work. So they're still in your vicinity trying to figure out another way that it works. You know that there's a saying that's popping in my mind, like, not a saying, but I don't know if you ever noticed, but the people sometimes that are closest to you are the ones that can cause the most harm. Yeah, so I do feel an energy of someone that may be close to you. Listen, it's not all of them. I felt this ripple effect, but for some reason, Spirit wants to highlight that with this new blessing in your life, or you helping to make an impact on others, it's going to have a series of consequences for some other people, or maybe just one person. So Spirit is kind of highlighting them. This person can drink a lot with the Temperance there in reversal. They may have some form of a drinking problem. This is one way that you'll know them. They're not really balanced. And something else I'm picking up is like when they say things, it's kind of like, you know, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like they may say things and it just doesn't make sense to you, you know, like, but you just said yesterday this, and now you're saying this today. Like, okay, maybe you were saying that you didn't like my design in my living room, and then the next day it's like you did like my design in the living room. It's like this is a trait that this person will have, Pisces. I also got the 5 of Cups here. This person does want to let go of the past. The problem that I'm feeling with this person is that they're glossing over what their real issues with you are. They're glossing over it, Pisces. They do want to move forward, pick up the pieces, not be this angry hater towards you. But the Knight of Swords is right next door. They're not being honest with themselves. They're glossing over what they're really feeling. And I think honestly, it's because you have more numbers on your side. I think that means like more people are on your side, Pisces, than what you think. You have kind of like the right of way. You're not in the wrong in this situation. So it's very hard to paint a person wrong when a lot of other people agree with you, or they feel like, you know, this person may have the problem. They want to let something go. They want to drop the situation. But they're lying to themselves. Knight of Swords there right next door. Let's go a little bit deeper. They may be lying to themselves or lying to you about it, but let's see. Queen of Pentacles. This person is having some form of financial difficulties. 2 more. Ooh. 7 of Wands. All right, let's start here with the Queen of Pentacles. The reason that I say that is because this is a person that respects another person that has money and that may look good and that may very stupid, Pisces. It does feel very superficial. So for the example would be like you didn't have much, so they mistreated you. And then next thing you know, you have a lot And I mean that financially, the way you look better. And then you also have a lot of people that support you. And now it's like, oh, hey, how are you? Fake, Pisces. It does feel fake. And Spirit is highlighting this because I do feel that, you're in an energy of changing lives and making impacts on others. And it's bothering them somehow. Maybe because they didn't see it. To me, I'm going to go back to that design. Like maybe you kind of told them like, this is what I want to do. This is the vision that I have. And they were like, yeah, whatever. And they just walked away. Next thing you know, you create the vision, you create the room, the space, and everyone's gawking at it. Everyone's in love with it. People, want to work with you. And now this person kind of feels like, why didn't I see that earlier? Maybe I could have been partners with this person in some way. I could have worked with them in some way. That's how I'm getting this. So it is a very subconscious thing is what I'm feeling, but it's one of the things that it is triggering them. All right, we got the Hermit here. This person does not think before they speak. It could be the alcohol, honestly. It could be the alcohol, Pisces, but their lies are kind of like not well put together. It's like falling apart, like when lies kind of fall apart. You'll hear it. But I thought you said this. But didn't you mean this? Well, if you're of God, then why don't you do this? Like, it don't make no sense. That's how I'm getting this person here. All right, we got Lovers, Pisces. They love your style. I cannot express this enough. And again, I don't know what the style is. I don't know if it's the way you speak. I don't know if it's, what you do for a living. I don't know if it's the way you dress. It could just be the way you love, the way people love you. Like there's something there that they absolutely do love. And it's almost like they feel like they'll benefit more from being close to you than against you. Like they don't want to be your enemy. That's the feeling. They don't want to be, but I keep it real with you guys. They're very triggered, Pisces. They have a lot of work to do within themselves. First of all, I think some of them need to get clean. And second of all, I feel like they need to stop lying to you or to themselves about what the real issue is here. It could just be that they have an ego. It could also be that they didn't see the potential in you early on, or they dismissed you early on in some way, So they need to be honest with them. They can love you. They can love your style. They can mimic it. They could copy you. They can want to work with you. But it's like the feeling is, don't hate on a person that you say that you love, or you're trying to act like more like that. Don't hate on a person that you're mimicking. Why are you hating on a person that you're mimicking? So this person is very defensive. This person is going to lie a lot, Pisces, about their true feelings. You're going to read past all of it. You're going to understand that you are now in a position where they really need something from you, whether this is love, whether this is emotional support, and they're going to say whatever it takes to get near you so that they can feel that connection with you, or they can get to know you more, or how you do things. If this is about work, Pisces, I would love to sit here and give you rainbows and sunshines about everyone that's like supporting you and talking to you, and eventually saying thank you for the impact that you've had in my life, but the one that I'm highlighting here is the one that's trying to sneak in as one of those people and lying to you and to themselves about what their intentions really are. You can't be in love, like give someone all of you when they don't know who they are in life. And that's how I'm feeling them. All right, what is the outcome? Four of Swords. Ooh. I just shook my head here because I was like, I shook my head with the Four of Swords. Instantly, I felt they're not going to be satisfied with the conversation that you're going to have with them. I do have the Devil here, which means that it is going to be very freeing. So this could be for at least you, I don't know, that you didn't cave in and you kind of kept this person on their toes is the feeling. Why make people comfortable, Pisces? Like, I don't, and secure when you are reading that they're lying or that there's some form of, talking and not making sense. Like, you're picking up all the signs, right? Like, they're basically, you're reading between the lines, you're seeing all the half-truths. Keep that person on their toes. I don't know what, it's not manipulation, it's just that you see how I feel towards you, like you make me confused and you're kind of like, I'm gonna put you in that same energy. Pisces is the ultimate when it comes to mirroring a person. We will mirror you so that you can feel exactly what we were feeling. Uncomfortable, right? Not really sure. What do you mean? And it's not a bad thing. It's more so a learning experience for some. That you can't go around thinking that you're deceiving people. Because you're not. All right, what is the advice? Queen of Cups reverse. Six of Wands. So Queen of Cups in reverse tells me, not really communicating. And then the Six of Wands is the influencer card for me as well too, Pisces. So I feel heavy influencer energy. So this could be online, but like I said, not everyone does that. You do have, the followers, people that walk with you and support you in some way. This could be in your place of business. So let me see. Keep your circle very small, Pisces. Everyone wants to come with you when you become successful, but read between the lines. Know when something is a half, it's a half truth. Come on. Like, I think, don't lie to yourself the way this person is lying to themselves about how they're feeling. You saw it. They exposed themselves right in front of you. That's a blessing. To me, that's God saying, look. And you're like, oh, that's all right. Let me not invest time here. That type of feeling. So, all right. Let's do career and money. Let's do it with these. Mockingbird has been out all day since like 4 a.m. Spirit, tell me more. Double tens, Pisces. All right. And then we got the Temperance here, upright. What are you doing? What are you paying attention to? Because whatever you're doing is killing people with that Ten of Swords there. It is destroying them. It's like, I guess it's really hard to see a person that you didn't expect to become so powerful, successful, find themselves, find their voice, find something that they're good at, be good at something, have supporters, people that like them when you hated on them a lot. When you mistreated that person. Because it kind of makes you feel like stupid, right? Like, why does everyone love me? Meanwhile, I was so mean to that person. I was so mean to Pisces. But now Pisces is being loved, adored, appreciated, supported. They got their priorities straight. Ten of Pentacles is like, I want a happy family. I want generational wealth. I want, for my kids to be okay. Like, your priorities are straight, Pisces. I get this. Like, I've never felt you so much in your, what is most important to me is 1, 2, and 3. Like, you can list it in order, Pisces, is how I feel it. Like, things don't affect you, the Ten of Swords, the way they used to affect you. Things that people may say to you. This is a lot about work, Pisces. Like, you have a good product. I'm going back to that room. That like, because it's the example. It's like, maybe that person critiqued how you put everything together. Maybe, like I said, they didn't acknowledge it. And it made you feel bad at a certain point. But not anymore. Because now you see that a lot of people are like, hey, can you make my house? Can you design it? What do you think? So it doesn't bother you anymore. And then there's a love for it too, because you have a strong focus for it. So these criticisms and critiques that people are saying behind your back, or in your face for some of you, I did feel behind your back, it's not slowing nothing down, because I feel this rosary here. Like, this is your energy. You're doing things right. You're like, there's religious factors, spiritual paths, sacrifice, morality, and ethics. You're doing everything on the up and up. You're not selling your soul. You're not, doing things that are unethical. And you're also sacrificing, Pisces. Like, you're putting in the work. Whereas other people may not want to put in the work. They may just want to mimic you or copy you. So you're gonna, at the end of all of this, Pisces, you're gonna be fine. Some of you may have cleaned up your act when it comes to drugs, alcohol. You're finding a good flow for your life. And it's not involving a lot of people anymore. You have a small circle, even though you're making a big impact with a lot of people. The people that you have close to you is very small. All right, let's do the Oshos. Sometimes the biggest pains in your life will lead to your biggest successes. It's not just something that people say. I've been witness to that in my own life, Pisces. So I know when I see it in the cards, Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, like, I know it's true. I'm like, yep, no, you're not lying. So I don't know where you are in all of this. Hopefully, I don't feel like a lot of you are in that hurt place so much anymore. I think that was a lot of in your past. I think you're in the place of focusing on your generational wealth and your stability and your family and your health, and having a passion for whatever it is that you're doing. So, but yeah, it's like, keep going, keep praying, keep asking your angels for help and for support, because they're there and they're listening. All right. For some of you, this could be doing something with drugs and alcohol counseling in some way, like paying it forward is what I'm feeling. But let's see. Spirit, tell me more. The Rebel. I'm not listening to you. Projections. One more. Intensity. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I'm weird. All right. The Rebel, projections, intensity. Ooh, the fire. Through the wire. Through the na-na-na-na-na. Oh my gosh. Na-na-na-na-na. Right down through the wire. Who was that? Kanye. And he was great before. But anyway, so that song, he had broken his mouth, his jaw, like, and they had to, like, he was, and he had to do an album. It was ready to happen. When I tell you, that was like the feeling here and what that was, and I know because I'm feeling it, it was something else. Somebody was throwing something at him. They knew how successful he was going to be in this area. So, bang, they tried to hit him. Then something broke. Some of you, if you've broken a bone or broken something like that, sometimes that happens, but don't worry, it healed, didn't it? It healed. But anyway, it just gave you more fire and more intensity to get what you wanted. Sometimes, yes, it hurts, but you don't stay down. That's a line that I say a lot here. You just don't. You don't know how, Pisces. You don't know how. And to my people who suffer from, depression and all that other stuff, it's like, you're a fighter. I see you and I feel you. Keep the fight. But I do feel with that song here, it's like you're going to have a strong emphasis and intensity and focus, and it's going to get you even more to a place where you know you can do something. You're going to fight these demons, these people, this toxicity. The odds are against you. Why? Because you're a rebel. Because you done been through the bottom of the bottom. Because you have already experienced hurt beyond belief. And you've managed to get back up. I always say this. The people who have been hurt the most in life are the people who don't start anything. But they're also the people that know they have they're trailblazers. And that's what I felt there. They're trailblazers. They create their own luck. They're smart about the choices that they make. They read rooms very well, Pisces. They lead. Now, interesting thing here is that we got projections. And I was talking about mirroring. Mirroring projections are a little bit different, but kind of similar. So I am feeling, Pisces, that you will have a lot of people that try to project and mirror. I'm mostly projection. The words sometimes mess with my head sometimes. They'll try to project what they're feeling onto you or how they feel onto you. And I always say this, Pisces, like if you ever receive something really harsh or cold, I want you to look at that person, and you don't even have to say it to them, but imagine them saying it about themselves. Like, for example, like, you'll never make it in this field. Then you look at them and they'll say, and I'll never make it in this field. That's what I want you to hear them say, what they really feel deep down inside. Don't take anything that they say to heart. Don't do that, Pisces, anymore. They're going to hurt themselves with their own words. It's like they cast spells when they do that, Pisces. And you definitely are on the good side. There's two sides here, Pisces. It's like Cat Williams says. It's not about race. It's not about anything. There's two sides. There's the good side, and then there's the bad side. And that's it. Not about race, not about class, not about anything. Like, what side are you on? And from what I see here is you're definitely on the good side, the up and up, on your spiritual path, on the sacrifices that you make. If you're not cheating in any way, you're doing everything ethically and morally. You're very conscious of everything that you do. You might ask God for opinions and advice and give you directions. And I do believe you get it. You may see your angels talking to you in certain ways and telling you through synchronicities. People will say that you're harsh. I felt that right now. Like, they will say that you are harsh. But I think something inside of you just sparked up or will spark up, and it's going to be a serious intensity on not allowing anybody to hinder your success in life. And they're going to say what they're going to say, Pisces. And it doesn't really matter, does it? All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.